Hey guys, this is Connor and this is Cocktails at Home. I'm here with Rebellious Noise and today we're going to be making 3 simple, easy cocktails that you can make at home or at a house party that are very cost effective. Here's how we're going to make it, guys. Enjoy.
I've got Scott here from Rebellious Noise. He's going to be my guinea pig today, so everything that I make, he's going to be here asking me the questions that need to be asked, and I'm going to basically be helping him out with understanding how this all works. Okay?
Yeah, I basically just hope you're as ignorant as I am. I just look really stupid, so
that's right.
I think people want to know. Alright, cool, let's go. So
Alright,
go first.
Cool, so we're all basing all 3 of the cocktails around lime and sugar. So we can make 3 cocktails, a Mojito, a Daiquiri and a Southside. And all you need for fruit-wise is mints and limes that you see here.
In all 3 of them?
Yeah.
The bottles we're going to use are lime juice, sugar syrup, white rum and gin.
And you can make 3 cocktails using these 2 fruits and these bottles. And I will show you how to make all of that now. It's really quick, really easy, simple. And I know that it will get drunk, and that's exactly what you want at a house party. You want everyone to have fun. Let's start with the Mojito. This is easy. So we've got lime and sugar, okay? Sugar syrup is hot boiling water with sugar, and you just stir it in until it's a really thick sort of syrupy liquid. And you add more sugar if you want it sweeter, less sugar if you want it more liquidy, more watery, more thinner. It depends on what you want, but it's easy to make. You can make it in a hob, on a saucepan. That's how I make it at home. Easy stuff. And now I will tell you the count, but I will also tell you how to pour it as well. But you've got a bubble 3 count, which is 22.5 mils. I will pour it out now, which is just underneath a shot each for each of the bottles. And then you've got basically a double shot of rum. Cool?
Okay, let me just quickly ask an ignorant question that people need to know at home. Well, just for my own sake. How do you know when that works? Like, how do you know when the shot's done?
So
you guessing it? You feeling that?
We
glug in it, that you feel that stuff.
Every day on shift, well, especially in this bar, we have the pour test. So we have like a test tube, or we have weights, and we pour it, and each set count will be the same. Okay. We basically keep doing it until it's memory, and that we understand.
So you just feel.
So we count when we pour in our heads. So you never see it, but we do. It's like a magic trick. We just practice and practice until we know, and then you don't. So it looks sexy.
Man, I'm impressed. What are we making now?
This is the Mojito.
Mojito, okay.
So you want to then put maybe 2 lime wedges, just because it looks nice and it looks really like cool with all the transparent sort of soda water and all of the crushed ice. We'll throw in the mint first. You want to fill with, after a pinch of the mint, you want to fill it with the crushed ice, and then basically all of your ingredients are there, and you just need to give it a big old churn. Make it look kind of nice, kind of different. Spread all the mint out so it looks like it's going to run the flavour all the way through the cocktail. Then you want to kind of top up the glass with more crushed ice. We'll put soda in it. If you have soda, put soda in it. I'm going to put soda in it. It looks good because it adds like an extra layer, and when you put it in lights, it just makes it look nice, you know. Also, buy some straws. If you're going to make cocktails, buy some straws.
Make it look good.
Get a couple sprigs of mint, twist them around, make it look sexy and gorgeous.
Sweet. Alright, a few questions. Where can I get mint?
Basically any
supermarket.
Any supermarket.
Shop for mint. See it,
no, seriously, you can buy fresh mint. You can grow mint. You're gonna know that it's fresh because you get that kick of a smell.
Okay.
And when you're picking it, when it sort of dies, it gets really dry and like it will start going brown or blackish.
Yeah.
And you start seeing the stems will go like a lot yellower sort of color. The fresher it is, basically the greener it's gonna be.
Cool.
And it smells like, but it depends on what you want. Some people will use dry mint for certain things because it will have less of a flavor. So then it won't overtake something else that you're trying to complement it with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for mojitos, you want to try and get that fresh sort of mint or garden sort of taste.
Alright, here we go. That's good, man. You can definitely taste the mint. I didn't even know how mint it was. Very nice.
I mean, I dress it to impress it, mate.
You
That's
do,
just
man.
it.
I feel honoured. This
Cool.
is. And how long did it take you, roughly?
For me, maybe a couple of minutes, but it's just.
Obviously, beginner. You can at least make this in like 5.
So now we're going to move on to a daiquiri. Hopefully everyone here knows what a daiquiri is. You can make all sorts from a daiquiri. We're just going to make a plain natural lime daiquiri, which is for me the best. I'm not going to double strain it because I like the shards of ice in it. It's quite refreshing when you're drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you my daiquiri that I like.
Cool.
Okay.
Special.
Cool. And again, simplest sort of recipe. The same count as a mojito. This is why it's so basic. So it's 22.5 each. But instead of using the rum with the mint and lime, you're just going to put the rum in and then that's it. So another double shot. And that's all you got. The only difference is it's not crushed ice and you're not going to churn it, you're going to shake it. So you need cubed ice.
Cool.
Okay. And the glass is different. We're going to use a cupette because it's a shorter cocktail. It's more punchy because there's not a lot of ingredients. The crushed ice adds more of like a dilution to a liquid.
Yeah.
So then you get more of like a liquid inside, and it's also not so strong because there's more volume of liquid. So this is just going to be straight up in a cupette, but it's not fine strained because I like to have the little shards of ice inside. Get some lime, make it like a nice thin slice.
So with the ice, you could just do it basically to your own taste kind of thing, yeah? So you can
Yeah, seriously, it's like if you want something that's really straight up strong and that's not going to change flavour throughout drinking, then serve it straight up, fine strain it with no shards of ice inside. But I like to do this because it's like you can drink it and it's real strong and flavoursome at the beginning, but then if you leave it after a while, the shards of ice, they're going to melt into the cocktail and then you're going to have more of a diluted sort of cocktail. It's going to sort of change flavour. Also, it's quite refreshing when you get, sometimes you like chewing on a little bit of ice and you're like, ooh, that's nice.
So here we go, here we go. I'm holding this right. I like it. Feels stronger. Yeah, it does. But like you said, a little bit of chunky ice came through. And very nice.
You can make them with different fruits as well, like.
Yeah, seriously. So this is your natural lime daiquiri, and there are so many variations on this. There are certain places like certain daiquiri bars that do certain variations. So all you've got to do is get some sliced strawberries, shake it with it, and then you've got yourself a straight up strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Add some crushed ice, some cubed ice, and make like a dirty shaken daiquiri. Pour it in a large glass, you know, and then you've got more of a colder, more diluted daiquiri. You can change it with flavors. You have passion fruit, blueberry, anything you want. Literally throw it inside. But this is the basic natural daiquiri, lime daiquiri, that I think everyone should at least taste once in their life if they like cocktails.
I'm liking it.
Cool. We'll move on to the last one, which is a Southside. Right, so I'm going to save this one till last because it's different from the others, just slightly, because that's the style I'm going for.
Shandy.
But this is actually one of my favourite cocktails. I wouldn't say my favourite because you should never like. There isn't one favourite cocktail ever.
It couldn't be.
But this is a really good cocktail, and I suggest that everyone tries it. So you've got the same count as before as everything else, 22.5 of both. Instead of rum though, we're going to use gin, because this is a gin-based cocktail. Ooh. Double shot though, it's exactly the same.
Is it as blue as that, or am I just getting full?
No, it's clear, the bottle is blue.
I like clear. Oh, that's even better.
The bottle never used to be blue, but then once they did it, they actually sold a lot more bottles because people thought it looked more advertising.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I'm trying. So any gin fine, yeah?
Yeah, any gin. So a double shot of that. We're going to shake this as well.
Yeah.
Which is not crushed ice, it's cubed ice. But instead of putting any limes or anything in, we're going to shake it with some mint. And that's what makes it Southside.
Cool. The mint's getting
shaken
inside with the ice.
And again, we're not going to double strain it because I like the bits of mint inside the cocktail. It makes it look aesthetically pleasing. That's what I like.
If I was a customer, I'd be drenched.
I'm sorry. But that's like my aim. Come here, Connor will get you wet.
Now we need a bit of comedy.
I'm sorry, I gotta give you some outtakes as well. So as you can see, like the tiny little shaken pieces of mint, they like all break up and it makes like a really nice green sort of lime colour.
Liquor from the mash.
Yes.
Really
we're changing the name, guys. It's called Liquor now.
Hey, liquor and liquor, eh?
We'll get a nice little piece of mint to garnish this with. See, this is the thing about cocktails. There's no single recipe for anything.
Yeah.
You make it, you choose how you want to make it. There are like 1,000 recipes for each cocktail in the world at the moment, you know? It's your style that you put on it, it's your take that you put on it, you know? Yeah. Make a cocktail, do it, it's yours, you know? As long as it tastes good.
Own the cocktail.
Seriously. Please let me know how you think it.
Cool. Am I supposed to eat that at a time?
No. I mean, if you want to, we can all be cows. Alright?
Yeah, I think that's my favourite.
Same.
Honestly. It's kind of like cloudy or that cream.
Yeah. It's like, it's different because the mint gives a botanical sort of, because gin is made up of a lot of botanical sort of things, so it's like roots, juniper berries, and it's basically distilled like through, like same as moonshine, but then it's got all of these added extras that it's like distilled through and like things that are fermented with, and they have like tea bags almost of like orange peels. Like Hendrix will have like a massive tea bag, like a pillow full of cucumbers and orange rinds and stuff, and they would distill it and through the tea bag, and you get all of that distillation and everything through it as well. So it's a very botanical sort of flavoured alcohol, whereas rum is more molasses and sugar, and it's like aged in barrel. Well, this isn't aged, that's because white's white, but it's got a more sweeter taste. It goes very well with lime, but the gin also goes very, because the lime complements all of the botanicals and everything inside the gin, so it's great.
Okay, cool.
It's really well balanced. That's it.
It's funny because so much goes into the original ingredients, like you say, they're making these tea bags.
So
much goes into it, but then like, all you got to worry about is putting them together. And that's it, and that took what? A couple minutes I mean, obviously first time at home for me that took me at least 20 minutes.
But it's practice makes perfect.
What can people do if they haven't got one of these shaker things?
If you, like, seriously, put it in a blender, anything, like, if you don't even have crushed ice, but
because you just, I mean, obviously it's not as good as good.
Like, this is what I mean, there are 1,000 takes on a different sort of recipe, you know. If I wanted to, I would put that whole glass in a blender, blend it all together, and then I've got like a smoothie, slushy type mojito that I could then just drink, you know.
Cool.
You want the ingredients, put them in something, any sort of means necessary, do it, and then after you try it, and then you're going to find out why people make it in different ways. There's a reason why I make it this way, because I like to make it that way because I think it tastes best made that way. But you can make it any other way you want. That's you. It's your drink. That's what you're doing, you know.
That's cool. How much roughly do you think this kind of stuff would cost to make at home?
So,
and obviously you'll have spares left over.
So obviously you'd need to buy the bottles. So with sugar syrup, it's easy. We need is like a bag of caster sugar, and then you've got water. Boil the water yourself. Make that. Lime juice, you can either go through the effort of squeezing through like 100 limes and making your own lime juice. Bearing in mind that that'd be very strong and it might overpower everything. Best thing I do is just buy a shop bought lime juice from the shop, put it inside the bottle, and then you've got yourself a nice lime juice that you can use and pour with. And then all you need to do is buy a bottle of each, which retail price I'd say probably about 20 to 25, same with this. So, but then one of these bottles each you probably get, if you made it continuously like this, you could probably get about 50 of each cocktail out of it.
50?
Yeah, I'd say
really?
so. Yeah, 50 or 50 cocktails out of all of it, yeah.
That
50.
Is money like that. I didn't realize you could get that much out.
Yeah, and then all you got to do is limes and your mint, and that's it. And a knife and a chopping board, and then shakers if you need them, straws if you got them. And the world's your oyster, guys. Like, do what you need.
You got that's a song right there, that's a t-shirt. So there you have it, 3 easy cocktails to make at home.
We've got a Mojito, Daiquiri, Southside.
Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video, what you thought of the cocktails, how yours went. Subscribe, like, and also let me know what you'd like to see next, and I'll try and get that video out there for you guys.